Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review from the Spider-Man No Way Home Retro Card Wave. We're going to look at the Final Swing Spider-Man. Just says Spider-Man on the front of the packaging over here, but yeah, this is the one from the wave that I've been looking forward to the most. Very excited to have it. I have watched that final swing scene many times. We're going to talk about the figure a whole bunch, but first we gotta hit that theme song.
ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
So I do like this retro card right over here. That does look pretty sweet to me. You can see the 3 Spideys right over there. There's no Spidey with this suit right here on the card, but that's okay. It says Spider-Man, just Spider-Man. That's it. No final swing or anything. It would be nice if it said final swing. Anyway, on the back right there, you can see the 3 Spideys. Then there's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it right now. And then nothing on the side or top or bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your Marvel Legends, you can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's the Final Swing Spider-Man out of the packaging, looking absolutely glorious. I am so excited about this figure. I gotta say, I really do like it a lot. This is another contender for one of the best Legends of the Year, I think, so far. I've had some good times posing it around. I'm going to take some more photos and discuss the figure in a moment. We do get a sufficient number of accessories. Like, I do feel satisfied with having all 3 sets of interchangeable hands. So we'll take a close look at those real quick, along with the interchangeable head, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. Oh man, okay, I just finished taking all my photos, and I had to force myself to stop taking pictures, but I'm gonna start with my gripes. I have minor gripes with the accessories. I do think they look really good. The paint applications right here are very well done. Yeah, my daughter painted my thumb. That's about to come off, but yeah, the paint apps are mostly very clean on these. I wish this was a little bit more of a wall crawling gesture than having the fingers splayed out that much, but they still work just fine. And I will gripe a bit about the hands. The thwipping and the punching hands have a little bit of a downward angle to them when you port them on the figure. It just bothers me only a little bit. It's not a huge deal. It just feels like the knuckle should be more in a straight line right here with the forearm. Feels like it's like almost a horizontal hinge or a vertical hinge, depending on how you look at it. Kind of has that angle. I wish it was kind of straightened out a little bit more, but I still really like these hands a lot, and they do look very clean. Like I said, the paint applications on these and the entire figure are actually very impressive, and they have improved upon this Peter head, which we saw before. I have the Ned 2-pack version right here on the integrated suit Spider-Man, and I feel like they have made some changes over here. They've added a little bit more paint to the face. The eyes are a little bit bigger, a little bit doughier on this new one right here. So not very different, you know, it's the same sculpt, but you can see that the factory is trying to push itself and just do a better job with their paint applications, and I could see it. I think it looks really good. And then we have this head sculpt. Oh man, this is such a dope looking figure. I love this design. This may be my favorite cinematic Spidey suit of all time. I know Tobey's Peter #1 to me, and this is my Peter 2, but wow, I really like this. I love that basketball texturing that you can see right there in the suit. The black paint looks fantastic. A little bit of a pearlescent sheen with the white in the eyes right there. I don't know if that's, oh yeah, when it reflects light, it kind of has that pearlescent sheen. It's not too strong, but man, nice crisp paint applications on this figure. Just throughout, it looks amazing. I really love the glossy or the metallic sheen that we're seeing. I did think that this was missing a line at first, but nope, I was totally wrong about that. It's supposed to look just like this. Really like that spider logo. Pins right here, or the pinless joints anyway is what I mean to say. Looks great. I love how the colors mostly stay together. You can see some paint coming off right in the inside over there. A little unfortunate, but I'm happy that they painted that, you know, instead of just leaving it all blue. But I do have a little bit of paint chipping right there, so that's unfortunate. And that's just an excuse to go find another one, because I wanted to get a second one anyway, just because I really like the figure a lot. I'll do that. If I really like a figure a lot, I'll want to get 2 of them just because I really like the figure a lot. I don't know. hate me all you want. I don't care. It's not going to change the fact that I'm going to try to find another one. But anyway, this looks great. I love how you can see the cobweb pattern going right through that diaphragm joint. Goes all the way through right there. A little bit of paint chipping over here. So yeah, the paint chipping does happen with the figure. And the legs right here on the spider logo look really cool. Damn, it's all sculpted on there, not just painted on there. There's your spider butt. The belt looks great. The legs look really good. A little bit of a seam right over there, but not a big deal. Pinless knees. The boots look fantastic. It's a great looking figure. I am very, very happy with this figure, man. This is freaking awesome. I love this piece. And then they got all the copyright stuff and serial number at the very bottom of the feet, which is smart. So I really love the articulation on this figure. However, I have my minor gripes. I do prefer a neck hinge right here instead of the ball joint. So we just have the dumbbell joint right there. You can move the head downward. It does turn side to side, and you get really good head pivoting. But yeah, I wish we had the neck hinge. And we do get really good butterfly joints. Now, I feel like they do move all the way forward as far as they can really go. However, I will say, moving backwards, I feel like there's a little bit more room for it to move back, but it is hindered with the mechanics inside there. So I wish it could move back a little bit more. There's probably a peg or a pin blocking that. I'm not going to modify this figure. I might modify it if I get a second one, though. Anyway, you can move the arms inward all the way, which is great, and you could rotate full 360. You can get the shoulders moving outward that far. Feels like just a little bit, right at 90 degrees actually. And then you get a bicep swivel. You get those beautiful pinless double jointed elbows that bend in all the way. And then all the hands turn side to side at the wrist and they hinge up and down. We have a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. Good pivoting, and it crunches forward a bit and back a bit. You also get the waist ab crunch right there. So with both joints, he'll move forward that much, and with both joints, he'll move back that much. And then you have drop down hips, which is awesome. I don't think we've seen an MCU Spider-Man with drop-down hips before. I'm very happy to see this. It really does help a lot, especially with this nice, shiny, glossy, metallic. It is a metallic sheen. It doesn't, it doesn't look too marbly or anything. There's like a couple little lines here and there. But anyway, it's not all scuffed. I'm happy about that. So you can get the legs to move outward that far. He cannot do the complete splits, but he can move his legs out, pretty far. You can get him kicking above the 90 mark right there, which is great. If you want to move outward and above, you can get that going. And they will move back a bit. If it's splayed outward a little, you get an upper thigh cut, the nice pinless double jointed knees. Oh yeah, you want to heat up this figure. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that earlier, but yeah, heat up the figure. It does help. You'll just feel better about posing them if you heat it up first, because yeah, especially with the legs, they do get stiff, especially these knees. But you can see he could kick his own ass and everything, so that's great if you're into kicking your own ass. And then you can move the ankles down, you can move them up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. I wish he had toe articulation though. Why not toe articulation on this? Is it too small? I don't get it, but I wish it did have toe joints. Now to measure out the height of this final swing Spider-Man, you could see that he is standing between 6 and 6.5 inches tall. And then here's the final swing Spider-Man next to the Civil War Spider-Man, Homecoming Spider-Man, Far From Home Spider-Man. We have the 3-pack integrated suit version, we have the Iron Spider version, and we have the What If series version right there. Now, I've been asked to show off the Infinity War head sculpt on this figure, and I tried porting it on there. It just does not match. Like, the ball peg is too big, the spot right over there is too small. If you want to see what it looks like, the best I could do is just rest it on top of there. So that's not really fitting on there properly, unfortunately. I did see Unparalleled Universe use the What If head on this figure, though. And I thought that looked pretty cool. And, hey, that does look pretty cool. I kind of like that. It's not too bad. I'm not going to have them displayed like that, but it is a cool look. Spider-Man party! Why, man? Then here's the final swing Spider-Man next to some comic figures. I've had a terrible experience with this figure. He's missing an eye over there, and I actually had 2 different eyes just fly off on me, and that's the main reason why I haven't reviewed him yet, is because I can't find those eyes. It's just really frustrating. But the shiny blue portions, yeah, this reminds me of that. I feel like the inspiration for the shiny blue parts came from this design right over here, which is another reason why I really like this design so damn much. And I wanted to put a Peter head sculpt on there. I mean, a Renew Your Vows Peter head sculpt specifically, just to see how it would look. And hey, that looks pretty cool. If you wanted this as a comic figure, then that's not too bad looking at all. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Then here's our final swing Spider-Man. Next, the other 2023 No Way Home movie figures that I've reviewed. We have Green Goblin, Matt Murdock, and the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And then here's our final swing Spider-Man. Next to your average 6-inch scale figure, we have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Haven't you learned anything from Peter 3? You can't go web swinging in the snow and not catch a cold. God damn it, Aunt May dies and no one's here to look after you. He's going web swinging in the snow. Here, put this on. Alrighty. Go get him, Tiger. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video. This figure was a lot of fun. So yeah, if you had fun watching this, please hit that like button. And if you happen to be new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I really do appreciate this figure. I think Hasbro did a fantastic job. This has got to be the very best MCU Tom Holland figure, or just Tom Holland Spider-Man figure ever. I am very, very happy with it. I have minor gripes about it, but they are definitely minor gripes. Nothing really major to upset me or disrupt the fun factor with this figure. I do prefer having the neck hinge, and I do see a little bit of the marbling lines in the blue section. Articulated toes. Yeah, so there's things that I could think of that I personally would like to have seen on the figure to make it a little bit better, but I've been having such a fun time with it. I fell into the action figure abyss, so that is a fantastic sign. I already want more than one of them. That's another good sign. So I'm very pleased. At the price point of 25 bucks, I'm going to give this final swing Spider-Man No Way Home figure a SUD rating of... Two, please. I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face,